Brad?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, not much. How are you guys doing tonight?
We're doing well.
That's great. I had a question for Jimmy, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Jimmy, I'd like to know if you ever did anything to Adam to exact revenge for the coffee can incident.
Oh, where he... Well, first of all, it was such a brilliant tactical move that I appreciated it. I mean, I did not blame him for 1 second for doing it. If people don't know, Adam tricked me into... He's like, oh, smell this coffee. It smells wonderful. He had farted into the can. And so I grabbed the can and inhaled just pure shit air into my lungs, and it went all through my body, and I didn't realize it until I had breathed it all in.
It was two quick things about ass and, putting your, sort of invoking your ass upon other people's nostrils and things like that. You can fart all you want around people, but you really can't make them fully ingest it.
You can't force them
to breathe it through their nose, number one. And number two, coffee's a weird thing. When you tell people, hey, smell this cheese, they'll do it sort of tentatively. But if you tell them coffee, they'll bury their face into the can.
Because some cheese smells bad, and coffee's never smelled bad.
Well,
but I will also say, though, that you don't really get... That's not right. It wouldn't be fair to get revenge, because Adam's not a big prankster, and I probably had done 80 things to him leading up to that moment. So really, that was probably revenge, if you want to call it that, for something else. Yeah. But I mean, we've had near rape type situations. Like, remember what I did to you when we shot that bit at the beauty salon at the Man Show?
Oh yeah,
you were laying naked face down on this table, and they had this like vat of very, very hot mud, and Adam's just laying on his stomach, and he can't get up because cameras are rolling, and he's naked, and I start packing lava hot mud into your ass.
Yeah.
That was, and really, like, the only thing that cooled it off was my tears landing on your ass and sizzling as they hit it. Yeah.
There's a lot of those situations, I'd say most of those situations where you go, you think, oh, okay, I'll get naked and I'll get on my belly and I'll get in front of these strangers, and then you realize as the hot lava mud is being packed into your ass, you think, well, of course this was going to happen. Like, of course.
Why would I think anything other than this? Yeah. You realize it's your own fault.
When we convinced my buddy Carl to jump out of the car naked on Ventura Boulevard and go hit the button so the traffic light would change, and then we took off. Yeah. And left him standing nude on Ventura Boulevard, he had to be thinking,
stand there nodding.
Of course. Yes. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Like, if you didn't take off, I would have jumped in the car and pressed the accelerator for you. Like, but it doesn't dawn on you until it dawns on, because you're like, one of those movies where they go, we have to go talk to Dr. Lecter to catch the serial killer.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because Wild Bill is on the loose, and we have to talk to Lecter. You have to think like a serial killer to catch a serial killer. I think we have Derek on the phone right now. Derek?
Yes, sir.
What's happening?
How are you?
Good.
Nice to meet you guys.